All right, welcome back to The Exchange. While health insurance and retirement savings are important workplace benefits, many companies are now also offering financial education benefits for employees. CNBC senior personal finance correspondent Sharon Epperson joins us now with that story and the impact that it's having. And by the way, Sharon, our parent company also offers financial literacy, just to kind of put things in perspective.
Absolutely. You know, April is Financial Literacy Month, but financial education is not just for kids. In a new CNBC Momentum survey, 58% of adults say they are now living paycheck to paycheck, including a third of people who make six figures. Edwina Irvin was living paycheck to paycheck until she took advantage of an employee assistance program that taught her how to deal with debt.
It helped me work out a way to manage it better so that I had a balance between what I needed to pay and what I needed to live.
About 20% of employers offer non-retirement financial advice as a workplace benefit. Verizon, where Irvin works, is one of them. The focus that you have on financial benefits, how has that changed over the last couple of years?
The traditional focus on financial wellness, which was almost exclusively around the 401k, is just not sufficient anymore. Our employees are asking for help with all aspects of their financial life.
Research shows in the last year, employees who had access to financial education and tools like videos, classes, and coaching were more likely to increase savings, feel less overwhelmed by debt, and make progress toward their financial goals. Financial literacy advocate Laura Levine says providing those resources through the workplace may not reach the most vulnerable employees.
If it's an opt-in, you sometimes miss the people who need this because they're worried that if they take the course or take advantage of what's being offered, that people will judge them for what they don't know.
Irvin wishes she had learned more about budgeting and financial planning much earlier for herself and her family.
We struggled a very long time unnecessarily because we didn't have the knowledge or tools or skills to do what we would need to do to make things better.
Once she went through the employee assistance program, Irvin raised her credit score, bought a house, and now helps her parents with their finances. And research shows employees who use financial education benefits are more loyal to their employers, leading to better retention and greater engagement at work.
So I mean, it's not a surprise. I mean, if you are more if you succeed more financially in the environment that you're in, you tend to kind of stay in that environment for longer. Exactly. I guess with that all being said, is there any one important lesson, I guess, that can be learned by employees and maybe by extension all adults with regard to financial literacy?
Well, there has been a lot of research on what do we know and what don't we know. And one of the most important financial lessons is actually comprehending risk, which can lead to issues if you don't understand it about mounting debt, as well as investing appropriately for your financial future. So risk is a topic that adults have consistently had difficulty grasping, and that's according to an annual financial literacy survey by George Washington University and the TIAA Institute. And I'll delve more into the impact of assessing risk in retirement savings in particular and closing the racial wealth gap with TIAA CEO Tashonda Brown Duckett tomorrow, April 4th, at CNBC's Equity and Opportunity Forum. It starts at 3 p.m. Eastern Time, and you can register at cnbcevents.com. I'm really looking forward to doing this event with you, Dom.
Yes,
tomorrow.
We're going to have some fun collaborating on this particular Equity and Opportunity event. Thank you very much. We'll see you tomorrow, Sharon.
Absolutely.
All right.